Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to some more Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as Castile, now Spain. And we are live streaming today, which is why I've got the camera up, and every time I look over here, it's to look at the chat to see exactly how helpful, or unhelpful, the viewers can possibly be. Hopefully we're going to have a grand old time playing here. So, let's see. I actually haven't played in a few days, what with all the traveling and whatnot, but last time I left off, we had hit 100% overextension. Now, I know going over 100% overextension is really bad, tends to trigger a lot of events. I suspect it's not just over, I suspect it's at or above 100% overextension, you get crazy bad events. I should have left one extra province out of my peace deal with the Aztecs. But you know, we're here now. We are working to core everything. Of course, everything takes a really, really long time. Some of these are pretty cheap and fast, though, so hopefully we'll get out of the trouble spot pretty quickly without anything too badly happening. We are losing money right now, mostly because we've got our army maintenance high up. I'm a little bit leery about bringing it down in case we do get huge waves of rebels, but I think I'm going to bring it down to about 3/4 over here, just to save a couple of bucks here and there. We're still, of course, over our force limit. Finally realized what exactly had happened at some point is that I did have the force limit boosting guy, and I brought myself up to the full force limit, and now I don't have one of those available, so we are paying a few extra bucks for that. Not tons. An extra 1.58 gold per month, which is not breaking the bank. Are we in reinforcing? We are ever so slightly, but that should resolve itself relatively quickly. Yeah, it's mostly just straight up army costs that is currently causing the problem. So we'll resolve that once the rebel threat kind of runs away. I think we're going to unpause. I'm just going to make sure that everything is going pretty well over here. And yeah, I think we're going to be okay. So let me start it off on a bit of a slower speed again, just to get my my feet under me. We've got lots of missionaries, lots of diplomats. We do have one colonist as well. We've got a boundary dispute with France. I'm probably... Oh, I don't want to lose stability. We're going to give France a CB. Well, they already have a CB. They have some sort of conquest CB against us, so... And that's where I think the big threat is right now. It is the French situation. They are currently at war against Burgundy, which I don't think is particularly threatening to them. What's our alliance status? We have Great Britain and Portugal. Now, Portugal is probably still allied with France. So, if now France declares on us, I think that it's more likely that Portugal will defend us, but I can't be 100% sure. I'm going to go and make sure... What am I looking for? Relations actions. We're going to improve our relations, unless we're already more or less there. No. It looks like we have... Alright, good. Oh, we've completed a colony over here, which we've got a core. Luckily, that doesn't count as overextension, thank God. We are still working on a colony here. Well, that's almost done, though. And here we're also done. So what I think I'm going to do is continue to just crawl up the coast. The Caribbean is good. Where are my fleets, my transport fleets? This is no. That's no. Are they both at home? Actually, I think there's just one big, gigantic fleet over here, right? Because we had to fight off these guys. Naval supplies. Just because I'm trying to decide. Caribbean is worth more, but I do like the idea of blocking off this coast. Not to mention just claiming all of the Brazil trade node. I think there's a lot of value in that. There's probably more value in the Caribbean. What the hell? Let's just go Caribbean. Send and send. Especially if France is kind of involved over here. I don't want to have to fight with them. So let's get the transport fleet. We will probably split it in half. Take half the fleet, start picking these guys up over here. That should pop any second, and that already did. Good. What other colonies are we working on? Oh, yeah, right. We only have 3 colonists, so it's this one which is about to finish. Okay, we will have to grab some more troops, probably from over here, and we'll grab a 3rd colony going on at some point. What else can we do? Do we have a CB against France? Probably. We're no longer trading in coffee. That really stinks, actually. Yes, we do. Naples. How far are we from being able to integrate you? Still relatively far, and we do have a really, really good relationship with you. I think Austria... Let's improve relations with Austria. because it's possible that we're going to be able to do some sort of like Austrian coalition against France. I don't want to form the coalition right now with them. I want to leave it open. I'll leave the last diplomat untouched. Double check the religion page. No conversions are possible. Barbados is now cored, which is grand. We're also turning a profit now all of a sudden. Wine experts. 5% less revolt risk, which is great, because we do have a lot of revolt risk. Very high revolt risk in a few places. In fact, I think it's important for us to go up to +2 stability. I'm sure I'm saving up my admin power for something, but... Oh, right, overextension. Okay, some civil disorder. Well, good for them, or rather bad for them, good for us. You there, get on the ship. We're going to take the ship and move you over here, because again, this is... Oh! I was looking at the wrong screen. Nah. Alright. So they're not that close to being done. Where are we working? Guadalupe and Dominica. We might be able to go half and half, but I'm not sure. People always say, oh, it's the number of natives that determines the size of the strength. And it does to a certain extent, but the aggressiveness and ferocity really come into play. I've seen low numbers of natives seem to spawn higher groups of armies. So I don't think like 2,500 will just spawn a 2.5k army. I think they'll actually get more than that. More of a tax base in Cadiz. All right, I like it. Oops, wrong ship. Where's my transport fleet? Still down here, right? I'm running on a relatively slow speed. Okay, I did lose my men. Why did that happen? It's not the first time. Oh, I think this may be causing some of my control issues. Let me try that again. We can put the speed up to 4 at this point. There we go. We've got the trade and coffee back. And that's because we're just on the fringe of having the appropriate number of control for the coffee. That's why it keeps alternating. Okay, we want to get over there quickly before they rise up. Ah! Just like that. Son of a bitch. Did it really reset our colonization? I mean, we haven't actually lost much time, just because there wasn't really much done at that point. Okay, let's drop off these troops here. And then, yeah, I think we'll pick up a squad of 4 from over here. No... 2 infantry, and actually we're going to grab the cannon. A group of 3 is probably going to be more than enough, given these forces. And then these guys won't have a cannon over here, but that means they'll run around faster when trying to stop out rebels. Which I can get to from this group. Yeah, they're configured properly. You get on the ship, and you go to over here. Corruption, where? Corruption is one of the most common and frequent factors in political and economic life. Never in history was this more prominent than in the times of the feudal regimes. Lose a stability or gain 3 inflation. Stability would cost us, at this point, well, almost 200, or rather more like 150 stability boost here to go back from 0 to a +1. I'm not keen on that. And in terms of inflation, my inflation does go down automatically. So I feel like we can very safely accept that. We will deal with the consequences. We got another cardinal, which is great. Now we don't control the Holy See yet, because France has a block of 4 of them. Just nuts. And we definitely don't want France to gain any more, so I'm actually going to dump a ton of points into this one, because France obviously has a lot invested into Zuki over here. So we'll see if we can A, block them, and B, get our own copy. I'm kind of mad that we don't have Antigua over here. Now, Havana is worth a lot of trade. That is certainly true. So it would be nice to grab that, but I don't know. I kind of like picking up all these little islands too. Although technically we would get a bonus from adjacency over here. Native uprising in Dominica. But we won that. Good. Trade happened. Excellent. And we're just going to park the transport fleet into one of my actual cities so that it can repair. There we have it. Okay, I think we're in relatively good shape. Overextension, still a huge problem. So I do still want to boost... Whoa! I still do want to boost the stability, but I think I've got to wait for this to go down, especially since quite a lot of it is going to core relatively soon. I mean, we might need less stability when we're not as overextended, but it still seems like a pretty good idea. Some people are asking for slow mode in the chat. It's probably a good idea. It doesn't seem too bad right now. We'll take another look soon enough. Some people are asking if I'm playing in Iron Man mode. No, one, because I started this during using the review copy where Iron Man mode wasn't enabled yet. And two, in case I ever get a crash in the video, I've got to be able to sort of rewind to the start of the save again and restart videos fresh from time to time. Little things like that, technical issues. I mean, don't do any skate. Where's this? Erzurum. Oh, there. Okay, so these are all going to be in sort of the Middle East. Yeah. Tons of discoveries there, up there. Ooh. So yeah, spreading into the Asian continent, courtesy of Muscovy. Thank you very much. So getting a bit of a clear image. I love the purple of Syria right over here. I think it really stands out as kind of a cool color on the map, actually. From everything else kind of blends in together. I mean, France stands out, the big blue blob, and I guess Spain kind of stands out as well as a brighter color in this sea of very sort of desaturated colors. And I mean, Syria is very desaturated as well, but I don't know, the pastel really comes out, or stands out. We got a lot of money, we could be building some improvements, but I think I'm going to keep it banked for now, just in case we got to get all those mercenaries if something happens. Okay, that is totally manageable, and you are already walking over there. I wasn't sure if they would walk through the uncolonized land to fight the rebels. They were going to get a little bit of attrition, fight some extra natives along the way, which is kind of unfortunate. But, overall it's going to work out okay. Yeah, so I had been looking at that. It's coming along nicely, don't get me wrong. Okay, that was one there. Civil disorder from religion in lots of places. Those countries that have the high Protestant movement, they certainly have a hard time. So, we've got the Cape of Africa is ours, with its huge tax base and really impressive amount of trade power. It has the important center of trade, so it's giving me a +5 there. More naval force limit too, which is actually kind of handy. That is really, really, really nice. I mean, we're not getting much in the way of tariffs, and the tax base is very low from the distance, and also lack of naval patrols. I don't think it's worth putting a naval patrol down here right now. Later on, what we will do, when we've got a bit more territory over here, we will put some... when we've got more of this trade zone, we will patrol that trade zone. Now, it does mean that our colonial range is sufficient that... Ooh, Madagascar. That we can get something adjacent to the Swahili right now, which is great, except that we don't have a colonist to spare. Yeah, so, well, we'll have to come back to that. You are doing well there. Random little skirmishes. I don't remember if we still have... No, my exploration fleet is actually doing trade defense right now, which I consider to be okay. Speaking of trading, my merchants, so I have in the Caribbean, so that we are sending trade towards Seville, yes. Yeah, quite a lot of it. Now, this is, of course, also benefiting other people who are trading here. Portugal actually has a crap ton of trade power here. They have a lot of light ships committed to this trade node. And it's a really valuable trade node. I was looking to build like a bigger, more powerful heavy ship navy, but I'm wondering if I should just crack out like 8 light ships just to get to my naval force limit and just use it to patrol Seville. I think that's probably a good idea. I don't like the fact that Portugal is taking so much away from me here. Now, they may also have a merchant. No, they don't. No, they're doing the same thing I am. They're just shipping trade from somewhere else. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. The light ships are relatively cheap, the barks over here. Well, relatively. So I'm just going to build them up the coast over here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We'll put them together into a navy and have them patrol Seville. I mean, they can fight if stuff like that comes up. I was just hoping to build the big stuff. And actually, how far are we from an upgrade of these guys, the barks? Literally the next level. That's what I was waiting for, wasn't it? Although, I think we're still going to be a little ways away from actually completing the upgrade, so... What the hell, we'll just deal with it. I guess I could unspend the money before they get built. How much do I need total? 474. I should wait. I think that would make a lot of sense, actually. Do I get all my money back? I don't even know. Screw it. Let's leave it. We got sugar in Guadalupe. Excellent. I like me some sugar. Call to arms from Great Britain. Faithful ally against Tuscany and Ferrara. Tuscany is allied with Salzburg. This sounds relatively manageable. Because I would like to keep a good relation with Great Britain. Again, they have no sea force, or no land forces, but they have a great, great navy. Oh, there, down here. Tuscany, Ferrara, Salzburg, Great Britain, Savoy, Brandenburg, Mantua, and... Oh, that's the war goal icon? Muscovy. There we go. That was weird. I don't know why I couldn't actually highlight. That's really strange. It's like, it's not highlighting the shield properly. Only in certain areas it's showing me Muscovy. Bizarre. I feel pretty confident in joining this war and doing nothing. I think it's going to be fine. There's a possibility that there might be some ships getting in the way. Look at these zealots. Oh my gosh, some people are having a really, really, really hard time. Byzantium is still going okay. Bulgaria. Yeah, the Ottomans are just getting their asses kicked. What's the religion status over here? Sunni, Shiite, Orthodox, Sunni. Yeah, they're having a hard time. Good for them. I'm not going to put the maintenance. I think we're going to be fine. Looks like there's no hostile attacks anywhere. I think we're going to be okay just doing this sort of Cold War here. Whoa! Okay, now we're screwed. Now we're 100%. Now, France is still in a war. Isn't it? No. Okay, listen. Great Britain. Great Britain. Okay, they've joined our war. Alright. Alright, Spain, Great Britain, Naples, Portugal. Yes! In Tripoli. Against France, Algiers? Aztecs? What? Really? Alright, well, first of all, let's crank all this stuff up to the max. We got a good amount of money banked. We have no loans whatsoever. We could easily afford taking some if we need to. I'm not going to raise war taxes. This might be a long war, and I want to make sure the war exhaustion stays as low as possible. I'm really looking forward to all this stuff popping. 46, 47, 46, 47. Because as soon as it does, because boosting our stability would be incredibly helpful during the course of the war. We'll hold off for now until we can get the discount. Seriously, the Aztecs? This sounds like easy war score for me. I should pull my Carracks back to the mainland. In fact, I probably should have done that quite some time ago. Although, you know, we've got the British Navy defending us, so that's okay. We'll move you to Cadiz. We've also got our other transport fleet over here, which we're going to pull back. I think I've got to leave some troops here for my colonies, which drives me bonkers. That's the big problem, is we're going to be so thinly spread. Right? Okay, we can pull up all of our troops from Africa, because these are not colonies. Yes, there's a chance that there might be some rebellion, but it probably won't be too bad. That's a little bit annoying. Let's send this guy to Cayor. Our secondary transport fleet over here. Let's grab as many people as we can, ship them over to Cadiz, do a few of those. I'm going to leave it on a relatively slower speed. We're going to hang back as far as we can. We are not going to engage France until we've got our full army might in one place. Well, as much as we're going to bring. Okay. Grab the guys here from Ifni. France has a lot of troops. Peace offer from Ferrara. I accept. Oh, we're the war leader over here. Oh, hello. Listen, we have no war score. Right, so they're not going to accept anything. How much gold do you have? Not a whole lot. You know what? I think I'm just going to white peace out of this war. It's a distraction for Great Britain. Yeah, it's the French war that we're really concerned with. So let me go ahead and peace out of here. What's the war goal? Show superiority. Yeah, it's not even to claim territory or anything. This is fine. This is fine. I'll check the chat. Oh yeah, they've got colonies we can take. Oh. And yeah, people in chat in the live stream aren't used to this. I can't stare at the chat constantly because then I wouldn't be playing the game. So I'm going to refer back to it from time to time, especially between episodes, which we're close to making a cut, but not quite yet. Yeah, I'm going to peace out. And just focus on this over here. So yeah, colonies, that's another one. But look at this, like, look at these huge frickin' stacks of doom that are coming together over here. You have to make sure we have a decent leader. I guess we've got our king in charge of one of the things. Well, a regency council wouldn't kill us if it comes up. We're going to get some other leaders. We're going to see how it goes. These are just my galleys, which we can deploy over here. I mean, we're actually it's fully blockaded already. So never mind. We'll leave you here, and then we'll combine forces to make a big fleet of doom. Tuscany is accepted. And yeah, that naval combat there, which is actually really, really, really annoying. Merge those guys together. Alfonso's our only leader right now. Yeah, he's not bad, but it's also far from ideal. And Algiers, yeah, so we're probably going to get some sieges happening over here too. I'm going to go and sit in Aragon. We know that Aragon has some pretty lumpy terrain. Desert, mountain. It's got a river crossing. Oh, I should really wait until we've got actually everyone. Check the transport fleets. We're getting there. Yeah, so... Holy pop-ups. Of course we're going to lose our Master of the Mint right now. Obviously. I can see a case for both the admin tech discount, because we do want to go up in admin tech, and the stability cost modifier. I'm going to go with stability cost modifier because it's shorter term. As soon as this stuff cores, we'll boost our stability to +2. Algiers decides to insult us. Well, listen, buddy, we're already at war. I'm not going to get any more insulted than I already am. I'm going to put this guy up on the coast over here. Still relatively well defended. And then we can just drop our troops by transport right there. You get on the ship, and you ferry troops over here. And the trick will be to try to engage the AI when they have small forces. Is this Portugal? Portugal, you might want to move, dude. Alright. Maybe you're fine. Second transport is here. Merge. Thought I was building more of these ships. Oh, there we go. Light ships, get over here. Start your patrol route stuff. Wow, 60,000 troops marching on Girona. We may actually just have to give it up. The big thing is going to be to break their war enthusiasm as quickly as possible. Let's take a look at what that status is. Actually, they only have medium war enthusiasm already. And they have some war exhaustion, and that's what I was hoping for. Like, they're already in that kind of status. We have a bonus from the strength of our alliances. They have a bonus from their military strength. Length of the war. You know, we may be able to stalemate this off. And that's the thing. At least we're on the defensive. We don't have to accomplish things. Okay, you are going to protect trade in Seville. And just get that done. Oh, you're blockading me there. Where's my big fleet? Armada Real. Because you know what? This guy's about to walk into territory. That's no good. Both meet up in Rio Grande. Actually, in Itamarca, and that'll be fine. Combine there. And we'll fight. Because I gotta pick up my troops. Well, okay, you're there. Other transports are here. Oops. You know, I should use these guys to fight with Algiers. Get a little war score there. Boot them out of the fight. Oh god, that is nasty. Intentionally lose a few sieges for a little while. Look, oh my god, there's another stack of 30k over here. How the frack? Well, at least the French Navy is going to take a beating. That counts for a lot. Holy cow. Oh, he's actually engaging my transports. Come on. Get in there. I mean, I have a lot of transports, luckily, but they're not very good at fighting. What is he using? Oh, he's got some carracks and some barks. There we go. Boom! Rescued. Merge up. Where are you running to? The coast of Gambia. Well, we will actually follow you there. And then dock afterwards. Maybe we can win another naval battle. Can I do any conversions, actually? Yes. Oh, good. Even the Protestants. I guess their zeal has gone away. Lovely. Alright, how long is this episode? This is so tense. I want to be able to take a break real soon. Okay, soon. Not quite yet. Get on the ship. This is being repaired. I will wait for the repairs to finish. Whoa, yeah, because there's some serious damage to my cogs. Now, I probably don't actually have a dock here. And you know what? I do need my troops to the front, because if they decide to come at me... Let's do that. It's fine. They won't get killed on the way. This is a big enough armada going around. We should be okay. That is a crap ton of troops. An absolute crap ton. Tripoli is getting its butt kicked over here, so it's losing some incentive, and it might get knocked out of the war at some point. Although that wouldn't be so bad. I don't think Tripoli is contributing much to my effective... Oh, let's blockade these guys. My effective alliance strength. And in fact, knocking them out of there would remove some of the negative war goal that they're going to have against me. It sucks that this happens so close to the beginning of the recording, because what I really want to do is take a few minutes and analyze things, but it's like it's too early to put a full cut. Wow, this AI, like, I would love to go after this stack, but you know what's going to happen as soon as I do. They're just going to collapse in on me. I could put a lot of people in Aragon. Encourage them, or actually a little bit of people in Aragon, and encourage them to come get me while I move over here to Madrid, avoid the river crossing. You need a leader, however. A shitty leader. If only a few of them come. Yeah, they're not joining in. Oh, no! There's a stack of 30 coming. So, they're going to be fighting. They're going to have the river. They're hopefully, I'm really hoping they engage in the mountains. This is a percentage chance of where it's going to happen. If it happens, the desert wouldn't be bad. If it hits the desert mountain, then a small number can defend against a big number for a long time, and then we'll be able to reinforce. Now, France will probably reinforce at that point as well, but the whole time we will be fighting in very, very advantageous circumstances, and my goal is to just try to knock down some of their war enthusiasm as quickly as frickin' possible. We also... We're going to detach the light ships, move them to blockade there, because apparently that blockade got broken. And then I'm going to take this. We really do need more troops. I think I've got to pick some of the guys up for my, hang on, from my colonies here. Oh god, they're so damaged. 1, 2, 3, 4 cogs, select. I'm going to pick up these troops from in Damerland. And then the rest of the cogs, select. I can split off the damaged ones, detach damage. So we've got 15 healthy cogs. Yeah, we're going to have to pick this stuff up. War is just too important, even if we lose these colonies. Actually, I suppose I should really go for the Lesser Antilles, actually. That would make sense. I'll just drop a couple of people on there. Alright, battle is engaged. I wanted to let them finish the move. Now, they only have the river crossing? Seriously? Well, we're fighting in the desert. That is not where I want it to be. Alright. So we've got 42,000 men up against their 27,000. They do have a higher base morale. Slightly more discipline, but we're basically even on discipline, basically even on military tactics. The morale means that our troops might break faster, but we won't actually lose more men faster. The actual units are the same. Oh, we're using men-at-arms? What? 12? 12? Right, no, we have infantry. This is us. Why does it say men-at-arms? We have tercio infantry. I'm really very confused. Latin Knights? I don't know, whatever. Let's watch. Morale difference is not particularly big. Oh, good. We've crushed them, and they got no reinforcements in. That is fantastic. Now, I don't think I want to go on the offensive here. I think that would be unwise. Sugar won that battle. So, we killed... it'd be nice if the lost line were added up. So, 7,000... About 75k, or sorry, 7,500, and, well, frankly, we lost almost as much. But we got a little bit of a war goal, or war score in our favor. We're still nowhere close to any kind of peace. I mean, there's no way, like, I could just buy them off with anything. Oh, wait, it's the wrong way. Yeah, we're not releasing any nations or anything like that. We've got the attrition going on right now. What I think I might do is pull back and do a similar kind of strategy. Let me merge, split, grab half of them and pull back. And actually split this guy again and grab some more and pull back. We'll leave a little juicy stack of 12 behind. These two we will merge. This one has put that crappy leader back in to sort of bait. And we'll see if we can convince them to do that again. Probably not, but it was worth a try. Anyway, I'm going to put a cut in here because I feel that it's very important that I take a little bit of downtime to just double check everything on my map, confer with the chat, and we'll be right back with the next part of this video. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.